Me and Roman have been discussing for the last 30 minutes about how I was going to do this intro. Obviously, I eventually got the nod, gentleman's agreement. You know what I'm saying? We've been bullshitting back and forth. Anyway, we eventually starting. It's only right I introduced the ninth episode. You know what I'm saying? I was born on the ninth day of the ninth month in the year 1998. You know what I'm saying? Number 8, baby. Infinity and beyond. We gonna live forever. Shout out to Oasis for that one. We gonna live forever. We
Kenny
gonna
likes 9-year-olds.
chill out. Nah, on a real one though, on a real one. My life path number is also number 9. Shout out to the life path, calculator websites that I've been hitting up, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the mathematics myself. I'm not really a maths guy. But yeah, what are we saying today then? We're gonna do a 2-part episode, half an hour each, 40 minutes each.
Yeah, you think you have enough words in your lexicon to go that long, or
Yeah, I
should we
think
cut it back?
I might be struggling. I might be struggling towards the end, but you know what I'm saying? I'll pass it back over to you, you know what I'm saying?
How you feel the good first Monday out of the year, after a good weekend? This
Yeah,
is our first Monday, I feel like.
yeah, first Monday back to like how it was before. You know what I'm saying? The holiday's officially over now. Shit's back to normal. It's cold as fuck here. Like it's really cold here. It's just turned over the weekend. It's just got really cold. You know what I'm saying? It makes you stronger as well. Because you live in cold environments as well. You know what I'm saying? There's benefits to it as well.
Yeah, that's how it is here. Turn to cold immediately. Also in Phoenix, where it's fucking summer year round, it snowed, but
Yeah,
it melted like instantly. It snowed yesterday, so I think the whole world got that cold snap, that harp weather.
yeah, man. But I was thinking like, we explain a lot of shit on here. You know what I'm saying? We break a lot of things down, and I feel like it's got to the point now where people need to just stop hearing shit being broken down in the sense of like, like that Civil War movie, right? We're talking about it, and I bring it back up. Like me and Roman, we can just see that shit and know it's bullshit straight away. Like we know what they're doing, right? But obviously we sit here and we explain it because people need to see it and people need to realize it. But at the same time, there's only so much like, what I'm saying, you should at this point just be able to start seeing shit and realizing it's bullshit straight away, like instinct, like unconscious. You shouldn't be having to think of all reasons and like, you know what I'm saying? Shit becomes instinct, unconscious. It becomes like a flow. It becomes like like a period of like shit being done, like not even thinking about like consciousness and like thinking of reasons and shit. Like it's an inferior state than doing it like that. And that brings it back to that chariot point you were saying the other day. It's like, when I was explaining it in my interpretation, like kind of like you're doing it unconsciously, like you're not really even thinking, you're just doing it. Like you're
Oh
just
yeah.
part of it.
This is such a simple example, but this is so I like to play Fortnite once in a while, and it's honestly it's because it's free for one, so we'll throw it out there. I don't have to spend money on it, and two, it's because it's just like something to turn off because I work all day every day. I'm just always doing something. So when I was playing Fortnite, it's funny how I lost when I was fucking talking about how I was playing Fortnite, but either way, I can get into a flow state on Fortnite as well. I've done it in other sports like golf, basketball. I've done it during like writing or freestyle rap or there's like a flow state. I didn't enter it on Fortnite ever until like a week or so ago. It's just like when you're going off, you know what I mean? It's like an unconscious, you're just shitting on kids. And like when you do it in basketball, you're just going off, you're flowing, spin move to a left hand. I mean, when you do it in fighting, you're fucking flowing, you fucking block a left, parry, slip, under, uppercut, but you have to, one of the ways you can get there like a long way without just being attached to like the ether, which is everything, and not flowing unconscious. Because let's take Billy Bob, for example, right? Billy Bob right now, he couldn't even fucking explain the concept of unconscious and flow state to you right now, right? He's a dummy, but he has like boxing potential. But the way we can input that into Billy Bob is we could teach him everything and all the fucking tips and tricks, and after years and years, he can collapse it all down, and that just kind of becomes unconscious because he knows like 10 years worth of shit.
Yeah, it's like things which are like taught, like a lot of like say like a religion over 2,000 years, like after being drilled into you and after being accustomed for so long, things like that become unconscious. And even with like the collapse of those systems around you, people still have that same unconscious, like it's like a dog or something. Like over time, you do learn things, you do pick shit up. But at the same time, it's like, how it's funny you said a week ago because the same shit happened to me. It's like something changed and it's in the universe. I feel like it's something like, we could teach someone it as much as like we could teach them to the very basics. but I feel like it would never be quite as like the same as, you know, no one taught you that shit. You just did it. That's just you, and you're the authority which is communicating it. It's coming from your map. It's not like, you know, Billy Bob is ever going to learn that himself if you don't teach your brother. So you're like the source itself. That's the light. You know, people are darkness. That's the light. You're like the burden. Like you're the one that's teaching. You know what I'm saying? So that shit comes from you. It's like you're the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel the same.
Well, Billy Bob could go learn it.
He
Or Billy Bob can learn it from someone else or something, you know, like maybe Billy Bob might even know how to do it.
Yeah, or maybe he can, but at the same time, it's like people need to know it regardless, because that's how it should be, and that's the reason why we're getting this message out and why we've done this and why we're coming to this platform, because you know people do need to hear it, and the world would just be a better place on maximum levels. You know, teaching people self mastery, how to master themselves, not to fucking think like a dickhead, how to fucking master, how to, you know what I'm saying, find God, find those things. You know what I'm saying? That would be so good for the entirety of humanity. And that's a straight up goal. That's a straight up how it is.
Did you see Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou are fighting?
Yeah, we spoke about it a bit, but we didn't really speak about it in detail. Who you got?
Yeah,
Who do you think? Who you got in that fight?
let's talk about it a little bit in detail, just a little bit here. That's why I brought it back up.
I
Uh, I think if Francis Ngannou knocks Anthony Joshua out or beats Anthony Joshua, dude, then boxing's broken, bro. That shit never worked.
Yeah, it completely undermines the entire like the legitimacy like of the sport. Like if you
Um,
like an MMA, because the thing is, the whole point is that if an MMA guy goes in the boxing ring, he should lose to the boxing fighter, and if the boxing fighter goes in the MMA ring, he will lose the MMA guy. But if you got an MMA guy going over to boxing and winning, it's not just like, oh, you go into the boxing ring. It's like, no, the MMA guys, they are the top guys in the world, no dispute about it. Like even in a fucking ring with 8 ounce gloves on, with no kicking or takedowns, like their striking's fucking, you know what I'm saying? They're mixed martial artists, and it's a new sport. But at the end of the day, if people keep refining it, like their skills with their hands are like comparable to most boxers. Maybe they're not going to beat the top guy, but they'll probably beat most people in the top 10 or 20 in the fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, I was kind of fucking around a little bit, but definitely that does delegitimize it a bit. I think though, like when you see someone come into fighting, like any like boxing, striking, and they like have a really good rise and they fucking become really good, and it's like with a little bit of practice, you know. Not only are they a specimen, but it's always like there's what's the one commonality between it? Like Alex Pereira, who joined hella late but became a champion. Francis Ngannou, who joined hella late but he became a champion. Deontay Wilder didn't start boxing till late, and
Oh,
you know, like
it's who
it's
they
the
are.
nuclear,
It's
it's
their,
the nuclear button that they have on their hand.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That when they touch your chin, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, it's who they are. It's like
Because
it's who
they're
they
not gonna out. No, it's not who they are. Well, I guess you could say that, but I mean, it's like because they have knockout power.
yeah, it's who they
Like
are.
that, yeah. The one thing you can't train really, you know. So it's like you're not gonna outskill somebody in outboxing, but it could because you have that nuclear fucking bet, and you could do anything at a high level, like fighting wise, striking wise, at any time.
It's their whole entirety as well, like their body shapes. Take like Mike Tyson. Like he's literally like he's not that tall, but the way he's built, he's like a pit bull, bruv. Like the way he could move in and like the power and like the leverage he could get on his shots from like a close distance and just be so like fast twitch muscle fibers like with a thing. Or like Deontay Wilder, he's long and he's got like Ngannou's a fucking like, you know what I'm saying? It's just who they are, how they're built. Like they could go in late. Like Alex Pereira, look at him, bro. This guy's a monster, bro. The guy's a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like a warrior, bro. You see him do the things with the bows. He's like, that's what I was saying the other day. These are our warriors. Like they're just built for war, bro. He can go in at 30 years old and become champion, beat up fucking Daniel Cormier or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, dude, those are like the fucking brutes of like their tribes. The big ass nigga that would come like
In LeBron James as well,
reinforcement.
even them lot, the football players, the basketball players, we're talking LeBron James, like these lot would be there. LeBron James would be coming up off a tree with a fucking spear, like dunking everyone, and God who's coming out charging like these are the fucking like warriors that we used to have, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
that's what
yeah, we just don't know if LeBron could knock somebody out by a lead left hook.
you don't think if he was fighting like his whole career, he wouldn't have been doing that. Come on, dude.
But I don't know, dude. I don't
He
know if
made
he has
more money.
power.
He's made more money than any of the fighters. He plays a sport where he can just fucking dunk hoops. Like, dude's smart as shit. Like, obviously, fighting's like definitely like something I enjoy, and it's definitely like a you get respect and it's a notable thing. But he's obviously took the route where he's like, you know what, let me just play basketball, make double the money, and just chill the fuck out.
Oh yeah, of course, but we still don't know if he has punching power. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. He couldn't be because he's a great athlete. But
Oh
I'm saying
yeah,
I don't know if he has a nuclear fucking button in his hand. That's born. You're born with that.
oh yeah, that's like a fucking superpower. That's a literal superpower.
Yeah, anybody that weight though, like when you get up to those like 220 plus, like if you land, it's gonna do damage. You know what I mean? But some people just they hit you, like not cleanly or like they don't have to fucking put as much into it and it's just you're dead.
Dude, it's just the size. Like, imagine like Francis Ngannou, like just the sheer size of him, the weight, the force behind it. It's just like the shit. It's like getting hit with like a fucking like Toyota Prius or a fucking truck. It's like that shit's gonna hit you as like a fucking truck. No matter how fast the Toyota Prius is going, yeah, it'll do some damage. That truck's going just as fast. You're gonna get about put sleep real quick.
Yeah, he literally hit you with Africa. And fucking Alex Pereira hit you with fucking South America. Deontay Wilder hit you with the USA.
Fucking Tom Aspinall's gonna come through. He knocked out Pavlovich. I don't know. Fury fucking he didn't really knock out Wilder. He had the power, but against Ngannou, bro, he wasn't even fucking. I don't know. Maybe sometimes Fury don't turn up, bro. I swear down. Sometimes this guy will just do shit like that. I don't know. He's got a weird mentality. You know what I mean? Like he's got one of them mentalities. He's done it in the past, where in a big occasion, like against Klitschko, against the Wilder fights, he's been off. He does it. He turns up. But against the guy, he's just like, you know what I'm saying? He has
I
done it in
don't
the past.
I've never really cared for him, dude. Like every time I've watched him when he's had like fought someone like really good, he kind of just like jabs and little like little like jabs and like little touches you here and there and runs off points at the end, and I'm just like, oh, that's
It's
just
different from
stupid.
a street fight though. Like in a boxing ring or in a cage, it's a different environment to a street fight. Like Tyson Fury can very well jab around a fucking boxing ring for 12 rounds. In a street fight, that's going 30 seconds max. Like it's just like Ngannou. It's like when Ngannou fought Rosenstruik. He literally just came in like doing this, just caught him 2 times, and he was just gone. Like that is a street fight. We're not talking about Fury jabbing round for fucking like 12 rounds. Like that shit's going to be done real quick. Like someone's
Well,
getting.
Ngannou beat him, so
Yeah, I think I didn't even see the fight, to be honest. I wasn't even fucking staying up
and
for
fuck
kind of
and
bullshit. But by the sounds of it, it was a close fight, and by the sounds of it, he knocked him down as well. So he probably did beat him, but I'm not gonna
oh, dude, he beat him.
rigged. Boxing is fucking rigged.
Oh yeah, it's definitely rigged. But yeah, he beat him. I watched that shit. And then I also watched Dubois fucking drop Alexander Usyk with a body shot, and then Usyk said it hit him in the nuts.
Yeah, it didn't.
I know, dude. So I'm just like, now this is kind of just like a battle of the phonies now.
Yeah, now you see like the two guys which are supposed to be the champs look like dickheads, and now you see Joshua coming back, and he does it. Joshua and Ngannou. That's actually because Joshua's a big boy. They're probably about the same size. They're both jacked. Obviously, Joshua's been boxing a lot longer. He's got good skills. They both got power. That I'm actually more excited for that fight. And the winner of that fight is going to fight Deontay Wilder because bro. This shit's a storyline, bro. He'll lose to fucking whoever he lost to. I don't even Joseph Parker. Fucking get him in the mix. He'll go and fight Zheli Zhang, fucking knock him out and fight the winner of Ngannou and fucking Joshua.
Or Zane will, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
but I don't
well,
know
they
if
have a
it's a
lot. They
bigger
have a
fight
lot of.
though. Wilder's a bigger fight, no? Or because Zhang, no, that's the whole of China, bruv. Imagine the whole of China watching that shit. That's probably
Yeah,
more money
exactly.
than fucking Wilder in the USA. I ain't even playing. They might even do that bullshit. I don't even know. Someone's got to win. If that's just a draw, then that's just bullshit.
Wilder looked like dog shit though.
He just looked like he wasn't even trying, bruv. I don't know. That shit looked kind of weird to me.
Yeah, honestly, kind of just went in there, looked like he was just like, all
Yeah,
right.
dude was there like he was on fucking airplane mode or some shit. Dude was just there like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Dubois is good. Dubois knocked out Jaron Miller, and Jaron Miller was pretty much undefeated. And
Jared
he was a
Miller,
big dude.
he's a big dude, but he's not a fucking. I mean, he's a big dude, but he doesn't look like he could. I mean, he obviously got busted. He was fucking taking steroids, or whatever. But even so, like, he doesn't look like he ain't got the physique or whatever he has. I've just never seen a boxer that looks like that be good.
That dude was Tyson Fury, fucking
Yeah, but he's a different body type. Like, he's long, he's tall. Like Jared Miller, just like Oh no, maybe Andy Ruiz. I don't know, bro. But Andy,
Trent Miller's big.
he's not that tall, is he?
It's like 6'3", 6'4", dude. Pretty big guy.
Oh, for real.
Tyson Fury's like height without shoes is about 6'5", 6'4". So
Yeah, you see that picture of him against with Pereira. That's how you know is that they put him 6'9", like dude's about 6'6" max.
and Pereira has fucking tennis shoes on, and Fury
Yeah,
has like fucking high fucking hill looking boots he wears all over outside. So that's three
cowboy
inches.
boots with 3 inch heel.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know, dude. The heavyweight division looking pretty fucking nuts, dude. I'm not gonna lie, because Wilder, Parker, Dubois, Usyk, Fury. I don't really give a fuck. You know
I don't.
Virgil Ortiz?
No, I've
Virgil
heard.
Ortiz. He just fought 154 this past weekend. He's 20-0 now. He stopped the dude, so he has 20 finishes. He's 20-0. Pretty good, dude.
There's
Just
a couple fights on recently. There's a couple British guys that fought. There's one Sonny Edwards. I think he fought a Mexican guy. This was a couple like a month back. He got stopped. And there was another one, O'Hara Davis. I think he got stopped as well recently, like this past weekend. I don't know who they fought. Like, I think they were South American guys. You do not want to fight a South American guy in boxing, bro. That's just not. Do you know who I want to see fight? You know, we're speaking about boxing. I don't know Virgil Ortiz, but David Benavidez, bro. He's one guy I'm going to tune in for. Like, if he's got a fight, I need to watch that, bro.
yeah,
He's one guy I want to see fight now.
yeah, I feel the same, dude. I want to see. There's that division is the most exciting to me because you have 168, 175, and both of them like play together. So it doesn't matter what goes on because Canelo can fight because Bader B fights Smith this weekend.
But didn't Smith got beat by Canelo, didn't he? He's not a bad
Yeah,
boxer. But Better Biev's like he's one of them guys that I feel like he's just on another level. I know Canelo's really good, but it was a bad matchup for him. Like his body was getting fucking ripped to shit. But at the same time, like I feel like Better Biev's quite old though, isn't he? He's quite old.
I think he's gonna shit on him, but I just want to see Bader B versus Bivol.
Yeah.
And then I think Bivol wins that. And then then you put Canelo and Benavidez.
Bivol ain't got power like that though. I saw his recent fight. He went finishing the guy. He's gone 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a good boxer, but Better Biev, he usually he finishes people, right? Like he will walk through them punches. He will if he ain't got knockout power, he will walk through the punches and he will come forward. Like
Oh
he's
no,
gonna
dude.
finish the fight. Like, but obviously Bivol's so slick. That's the thing. He's so slick. Like his style, like that Soviet style he's got. I saw one of the clips where he's doing. He's like bouncing, like yeah.
Honestly, he's just spry. He's still younger. He's like 4 years younger. That's kind of why I'm leaning towards him. Because Beta B, by the time they fight, is going to be 36 or 37 years old.
Yeah, but that's still prime. Like I feel like that. Obviously, you're towards the end of it. It could be prime. It for some people it could be. Like how old is LeBron James? I mean, he's coming towards the end, but he's still fucking
Well,
good.
he's a freak. He's fucking 40 years old, about to be
Yeah,
40 years.
fucking
40
freak
years.
as well. Dude's fucking running through everyone with no problem in the fucking like. Dude's not a fucking normal person.
Yeah, but Benavidez said after he beats Canelo next, he wants Canelo. He wants to fight. He wants Bivol. And he said if Canelo don't want to fight him, he's going to fight Bivol, or he's going to fight one of them. Once somebody at 175.
Yeah, I would like to see him. He's a big boy as well. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you are literally David Benavidez. Like, if I could
Oh, nah, nigga. That nigga's fucking brain dead.
nah, niggas, you. That's what I'm saying. It's like, no, really and truly, it's like you could be doing that, and you probably will be doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just like a regen. You know what I'm saying? That's a warrior right there. That's a warrior. That's straight up.
Yeah, we definitely fucking from the same Aztec tribe.
Yes, sir.
He's Yeah, he's pretty good, man. Even though all that shit's rigged, it's fun to act like it's not sometimes.
Yeah, nah. Well, I mean, shit is, but you know, someone. I just don't think. Do you think like say the shit is fully rigged, right? Say the shit is like fully rigged, like everything, like the whole rise, like. Do you think some people like Benavidez or whatever, like obviously you don't know him personally, do you think he would participate in that? Obviously, just because of the money and the fame and the shit you get, or do you think
I
sure there must be some people that have some sort of personal fucking like respect and fucking dignity?
I know somebody who knows David Benavidez actually personally, and this is one of his sparring partners. So I actually kind of do know him indirectly, but I think it's like a little bit more intricate than that. I think it's like if they see you have star power, they're going to protect it, and they're going to say you won fights when you didn't. And if Vegas rides a lot on your star power and who you are, and for you to win, you're going to win. Sometimes Vegas might flip the house on you, and an underdog, because the only reason you'd want your star to lose to someone who doesn't have as much star power, like to be the next champion, is to open shit up business wise. When
Yeah.
Sean Strickland beat Israel Adesanya, the division was at a standstill. He had maybe Dricus to fight next, and that was it. And then he fucking wins, and now the division's completely open because you could do Israel versus Kamzat, you could and Sean versus DDP. DDP wins, you do DDP versus fucking Israel. You could do Robert Whitaker fighting Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland don't win. Like Paulo Costa's out there, like it just opens shit up so much now.
Yeah, but it's just obviously it's weird because obviously there is like there's parts that they play. Obviously, the promoters and the way they dictate someone's career, they do it favorably. You can see it with a lot of fighters. They give them take someone like Sean O'Malley. I know he's had like what I'm saying. If you've got star power and they know you're going to be a star, raking money, whatever, they will give you like a nice little like ride out. You know what I'm saying? They've done it to a bunch of people we can name, and they do it especially in boxing. It's known. They give you like by the time you're in your prime, you're like 40-0 because you fought a bunch of dustmen in your first fucking like 20 fights. But say like the Strickland fight with Izzy, right? We just mentioned. So obviously, do you think Strickland knows as well? And you think that like Adesanya definitely has to know. Do you think Strickland knows, or do you think Strickland goes out there thinking like obviously that everyone just knows, right? Does it just happen? Do they just come like one day you get good, you like your first fights are real, and then when it gets to the big time and main events, pay-per-views, it's all right. Got Vince McMahon fucking pull up in the thing in the fucking big show, showing you like how this shit's gonna go down.
Well, dude, let's say you've been tried and true and you put on real fights for the UFC your whole career, and it's just so the UFC faked every fight on their card or like had fake knockouts and shit like they do because they do have fake knockouts, then people would be like kind of catch on to it or it wouldn't be as cool. But if they have some fights that are real, it kind of blurs the lines and shit. You tell two people don't even know. Two people won't even know 3 fights down the line after this contract, they're gonna have to sign an NDA and
Yeah,
fucking leans towards Vegas statistics and all types of shit, like it just depends. Maybe right before the title fight, they came to Sean Strickland and had him sign that shit, sign an NDA and said, yeah, dude, you're gonna win this, but it's not because you won.
it's just like you're too far in. Like you've been working your whole life to do this thing, and you got no money, and it's like, okay, we're gonna fucking quadruple your fucking pay, give you pay-per-view points, and like you're gonna become champion of the world. You're gonna get this and that. It's like all you got to do. Like, is he gonna throw it or something? It's just like, yeah, he's gonna do it. But at the same time, it's like if you had self-respect and shit, you would just come straight out and say, "That's what they offer me, this, that, and the other." Blah, blah. That's what I would do personally. But like even we're talking about the fake fights. Remember that one we spoke about before we started doing these podcasts? That Robbie Lawler fight, his last fight, bro.
But you can't just come out though and say that. I'm pretty sure even when you get signed to like the little promotions and shit, like right when you start fighting, like you sign shit. Like you can't
It's
at a
bullshit.
certain point,
So
you can't do that.
that's the system we've been exposing and explaining for like the last fucking 9 episodes, where basically it's a whole system where you can't win unless you play their bullshit game and do the bullshit they want you to do. And if you don't do it, you're not going to become a fighter. You're not going to get paid. You're just going to be a fucking dickhead. That's basically the system. Like we can explain it on multiple levels. That's basically it. And we're fighting it, bro. And that's what we're doing. That's what we stay doing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you gotta start brandishing your book in the background of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have. I need to finish my next one, bro. I've just been like, I don't know. I just haven't been feeling too. But I need to finish the next one. The next one, people are gonna like a lot more, I think, because this first one was real, like fucking, like top level, bro. You know what I'm saying? No one really understood that.
Well,
Obviously,
you still need to brandish your books though. Like no one's gonna even know. Like if they're just sitting in your fucking drawer, dude. Like
yeah, nah, it's chilled, bro. It's chilled. I know what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're doing. Shit's gonna play out how it has to play out. I'm not fucking stressing about no.
yeah, we do know what you're doing. You're gonna start brandishing your book.
Look, come get it. Start waving that shit. I
You
got
can
here, bro.
easily have a setup to where it's sitting in the background.
Hold on, bro. I'm gonna get this shit.
Like I think of when I watch somebody who has a book or that's an author and they're doing some shit like this. There's just a book sitting in the background, like at all times. It's easily visible, the title, everything. Like so, if that plant,
I'd see that.
I could see crowns and jewels. And nigga, you could be. You don't have
That's
to
the
do
one
it
I
right
want
now.
right there. Not for research. Fucking knowledge on your ass. I bet you ain't even gonna read it, little bitch.
Yeah, I didn't, so I don't blame you on niggas. So.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, bro. You don't need to read that shit. I've told you fucking everything in there 100 times in our conversations, and you know what I'm saying.
I know, fucking dude. Definitely get that book, dude. Fucking tune in. It's on Amazon, 9.99. Crowns and Jewels by James Parker.
Yeah.
Fucking goated shit.
Got the next one coming. It's going to be called Chaos of Evelyn. You know what I'm saying? Got the third one coming. I'm going to keep that secret. You know what I'm saying? That one's going to be a while.
When
Next,
can we expect when can we expect that second one, champ?
can't give you a time, brother. You know what I'm saying? That shit's just going to happen. I didn't have a time for this one, and turns out, you know what I'm saying? The page count, you know, the date that it was published on was about perfect as you could wish. So you know what I'm saying? Shit's just going to happen when it's going to happen. I ain't planning anything, bro.
Yeah, let's get an update there on the lore we provided our viewers in the back about this $120 that someone allegedly owes you.
Yeah, yeah. So this situation been going on. So there's a bit been building, right? And I'll tell you the shit story. So I've been trying to find the guy, right? So it turns out brother ain't replying to me, blah blah blah. You know, I know the brother stays. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say too much. You know what I'm saying? I know the brother stays. Start fucking ringing off the bitch's phone. Bitch fucking blowing me. Probably got scared or some shit. Either way, yeah. So I literally went to this train station today with my brother, and we were gonna bop there to his crib. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so broke, bro. I ain't even got money to buy a train ticket, bro. So in England, they had the barriers shut, right? And they got two ops there, two TIs, two ticket inspectors, bro, waiting there, yeah. So if I don't buy a ticket, like, I would just hop over if there's no one there. Obviously, you've got two TIs there, probably start calling me, oh, stop the train, you're not getting on, blah, blah. So went up to the thing. I was like, oh, I need to go and get some bags from my friend. You know what I'm saying? He's getting off the train. I need to go and help him with his bags or some shit. He's like, no, I'm not letting you in. Boom. So I didn't end up going. Turns out I went and spoke to someone. Brother is now a binman. Brothers cleaning the bins down the road, bruv. And they seen him on road at 8 a.m. in the morning down a certain street. And I'm pulling up bullshit. I'm pulling up, dash a brother in the bin till he give me that shit, bro. I ain't playing on some bullshit.
Wait, so you saw him today at 8 a.m. fucking
No, I
picking
did
bins
see it.
up?
Someone saw him. I spoke to someone. They're like, oh, I've had eyes on him. They said, oh, he's like doing the bins or something. Now he's like a binman. They said, oh, he was doing my bins down this lane and blah blah this time. So I know what time he is. But I'm gonna go when the barriers are open, bro. They're open in the evening. I ain't going tonight on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably pull up tomorrow. Shit's fucking snowing outside and shit here, bro. Cold as shit, bro. Fuck out of it. Yeah, I've already been there once today. I'm not trying to pull up again. I'm waiting till the barriers are open, bro. I'm gonna pull up there. That shit's 7 minutes direct on the train, bro. I'll be there in 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting that money, bro. I'm getting it. I'm gonna come show it to you.
How far does his girlfriend live from you, like walk wise?
Yeah, nah, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about it, brother. Like, I want to see him. Like, you know, I don't even think he's chilling there on some shit. Like, she brought me, like, I said some shit. I was like, tell your little boyfriend, like, get his ass down there, blah, 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 blah. Someone's got to pay me. Like, someone's paying.
Allegedly.
Yeah, you know, obviously, this shit's, bro,
Allegedly.
like, we're actors, bro. Like, we're literal actors, you know what I'm saying? This shit is a comedy skit. You don't know already. We've been prefaced that. But yeah, so I went down there, blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't even go down there. Blah, 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 blah. She blocked me on some shit. So I'm not even trying to go to a bitch's crib. I ain't gonna lie, I get it's a pretty cool place for me if I can start getting scared or something. I'm not even trying to do that, bro.
Yeah. Well, not you could go there at like 2 a.m. and just beat the shit out of her door, fucking, and then run off.
Dude, that's just literally around the corner from me. They get the first thing they'll be like, oh, someone's fucking banged the door down. Who's the first name that's gonna pop to that bitch? Hey, Jet, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, what is she gonna call the cops? Hey, I'm not sure, but I don't have any proof whatsoever, but someone was knocking on my door really loudly last night. The cops are gonna be like, what the fuck, you stupid bitch? The fuck out of you.
Dude, these lot are bored as shit. I'm telling you, these lot ain't got nothing to do, bro. These police be turning up. There was a fire down the road the other day at the place I work, right? Tiny fire, bro. They had about 7 fire engines, bro. They had about police pulling up. They had the whole ambulance crew there. Shit, ain't jack shit happened. Obviously, like, I did set the fire a bit big, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to start a small little fire. You know what I'm saying? Just a little arsonist, you know. I never heard a guy for Wooks, you know what I'm saying? That's a British man. I'd be doing the same shit. So I'll start a little petrol bomb in there. These lot getting fucking mad, fucking burnt the whole building down. So chill out.
You did that?
Nah.
Oh, I was like, you're a freak, dude. I
I,
didn't know you're an arsonist.
nah, dude, I'm fucking chatting shit. There was a fire there though, but they are bored. They fucking pulled up with about 10 fucking fire engines, fucking police cars, all bullshit. Like, I ain't even chatting shit. These lot are bored. They ain't got nothing to do. Like, I'll knock on the bitch's door or some shit. And these lot probably want an excuse to come get me anyway. So they'll be like, who is it? Oh, Jane, pull up. These are bored. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
we get the opposite in like the little towns. When you live in a town like that, dude, it's not like the city where the cops actually have shit to do and they're actually busy. It's like the complete opposite. So You fucking speed 5 miles over the speed limit, you're gonna fucking get pulled over. They're gonna call in 8 more cruisers to fucking back them up, dude. Dude,
Yeah.
when someone would have like a gram of weed in Rock Springs, Wyoming, because the town's like pretty small, there's too many cops for it, I think. But they literally would call like 9 cruisers in behind them. The SWAT team fucking have air coverage over them with the helicopter. I shit you not, bro. This
They,
shit
they,
is
they
ridiculous.
got to use that shit because they get budgets. They got to show them that they're using it. So someone got a gram of weed, like smoking a little dab they found on the floor, some shit in the fucking school toilets. They send in the fucking helicopters in. They send in the fucking dogs in, bro. That's what they'll do around here. I'm telling you, they're so bored, bro. They are so bored. They're looking for shit to do. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. One thing that me and James figured out is for the people over in London is that when you live in the US, when I was in high school, I was in Wyoming, so I was in Rock Springs. They would bring the drug dogs through our high school to fucking and search the whole parking lot, everyone's vehicles, and every like pretty much lockers and everything. And if you had any drugs or you fucking anything, like you're caught. Like literally, like our school is like a prison. There's only one way in and one way out, and it's through the front, which is like a double reinforced fucking metal door they have to buzz you into. All types of shit, dude. It's fucking literally, and then go to prison, the prison cafeteria, you get a fucking prison tray with equivalent food. I still get better. Actually, I did a little fucking small stint in jail. And I'll tell you, I'll tell you right now, bro, I'd eat the goddamn jail's food over prison food any fucking day, dude. That shit was good, dog. They had blueberry cobbler and whatnot.
It's a busting. Nah, I fucking I think yours was worse there. And I don't know why. So it was similar here. Like you have to get buzzed in, and it's even down to the fine details, the way they got you sitting, the bells. I think we went over it. You go to the thing, they got the big gates, you got to buzz in, buzz out, you got the authority there. It's like line up this, take your net. Like it is like a prison setting. They look like prisons as well, and that's not a fucking joke. And there's something I'm gonna say in my new book, which I'm talking about the church, and what I did in the previous book was I gave a historical background. So we say like the bells, right? They're bells in prison, bells in the school. The one thing I was saying, I noticed, is the bells of the church, right? It's a way of programming. You've seen Pavlov with his dog, like with the bell and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not an accident. And the church had bells, that the school has bells, that the prison had bells. These things have bells. Like it's a programming tool. So you know what I'm saying? You can see it through all these things where these things ain't random. You should be going to school feeling happy as shit, seeing your friends there, everyone's drinking a little juice, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know what I'm saying? You're through the playground, like these are got you sitting there with bells and fucking, I don't know, or maybe it's just they put us in a system where like there's just bullshit going on. Like if everyone was just fucking how they should be, shit wouldn't even be like that.
The default iPhone like text message noise too is like a bell. Ding.
Yeah, and the alarm, you wake up in the morning, fucking into hell, good morning, your morning, you're just dead. You wake up to a fucking alarm bell. Brrr, wake up to hell, motherfucker. Get brrr. Bro, I didn't even clock that the other day. Like, just fucking bullshit, bro.
Now that I'm sitting here pondering the conversation I was talking about prison and school, I think prison actually has a lot more freedom because we didn't get recess in high school, bro. We actually didn't even prisoners can just yeah, dude. Recess is like in the U.S. It's you stop getting it in like seventh grade, and it's your kids, bro. They let you go outside and play for like 15 fucking minutes.
Dude, bear in mind, my fucking idea of school in America is from American Pie and fucking Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Fucking Zack and Cody. My idea of school there is people fucking just a break time the whole time, juice box, fucking frat party and some shit. That's my idea of school there. Like Zack and
Yeah,
Cody.
this isn't fucking High School Musical, dude. We're not
Yeah.
fucking breaking out in the fucking operas every second, bro. That's not how it works. Really, how it fucking worked is you showed up, you had fucking only enough time from between the bells, school bells, to maybe say 3 words, fucking to your buddy when you're sprinting through the hall to get to the next class. You have
Yeah,
to get to the next one on point. Like you can't use the fucking bathroom at your own discretion. You can't use the bathroom twice in a fucking hour. The teacher will tell you no if you fucking what if I got to fucking sometimes you piss and then you got shit a couple like 20 minutes after.
it happens, though. Shit happens.
Yeah, dude, we had to raise our fucking hand in school to ask to go to the bathroom, bro.
But it's the same anywhere. Like even at my workplace, they put out these things and they were like, one of these guys, we don't actually do this, but it's the fact that they did it. And they've done two things now. Right. First thing they did was they put a little notice board out where it's like, if there's a problem, raise your hand and speak to a like manager or supervisor. It's like, why am I raising my hand, bro? I'm at fucking school. So they keep the same environment even in the workplace, in the prison, in the school. And the second thing they did, bro, they're like, oh, we noticed people been using phones on the shop floor. Yeah, like on the fucking in the place where I work, they're like, you can't use your phone at work times, but you're free to use it outside of work. I was like, who are you telling me I'm free to use my phone outside of work, bro? You know what I'm saying? The cheat they got to say you can't use your phone during work time, but you can use it any other time. You're free to use it outside of work. It's like, I don't need your permission to be using my phone outside of work. Matter of fact, I'm going to use it even more now, fucking in the warehouse. Fucking bit. You know what I'm saying? They keep the same environments in the place. Like my idea of school over there is fucking Zach and Cody. I should be watching Prison Break, and that'd be a bit closer.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I wish it was like fucking The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. You watch that shit?
Yeah, dude. I used to watch Zach and Cody. You know what I'm saying? I was all on American shows. You know what I'm
What
saying?
about Sweet Life on Deck?
Sweet Life on Deck. I've been watching all of them, bro. I've been watching all of them. Oh, that's so Raven. I've been watching that. I've been watching fucking Drake and Josh. You know what I'm saying? I was even watching Hannah Montana back in the day. SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what I'm saying? I was watching these on Phineas and Ferb. You know what I'm saying? Ed and Eddie. That might be a bit.
Oh, dude, I watched all the same shit. I grew up on all that same shit, bro. Drake and Josh was my favorite. I like The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody too, though. But I
Drake,
fucked with Drake and Josh.
Drake
Did
and
you
Josh.
watch? Did you ever watch Malcolm in the Middle,
Yeah, I watched some of that. I watched some of that crazy ass brother.
or Everybody Hates Chris?
I ain't seen that. I watch Malcolm Middle sometimes though.
Those were like, there's like the Drake and Josh Sweet Life of Zach and Cody like level of that type of show, and it's more kids, and then Malcolm in the Middle is like a more for like teenagers and like honestly like adults
That's
because they like
that's more grown up. That's
yeah
like that's more of like a 13, 14-year-old program maybe
yeah like Nick at Night shit.
yeah, you like if your dad's eating the meal with you, you might swoop in and start fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I watched it regardless because
Yeah, shit.
but Nick, yeah, it's like Nick at Night shit. But Everybody Hates Chris was fucking good. It was about like Chris Rock, and he played like this kid, and it's like this kid lived in the fucking ghetto in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and it's just like the life of like a fucking
Uh, there's a series over here in the UK called The In-Betweeners. I know some people see it. I don't know if you see it. That's like our cult, like classic, like series of like a sort of teenager sort of thing. I don't know if you've seen it. It's fucking funny, but it's like proper British. Like I think some people like know about it. It's quite big. That's like a proper British like classic cult.
I can only listen to the British accent for about 30 minutes before suicide ideation kicks in.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to run another 30 in a couple minutes, so we're gonna see how far Roman gets. You know what I'm saying? I might have to.
I'm fucking around. No, I just feel like a lot of the British shit is corny. Like when I watch their like, it's just the production is so far behind and shit. It's just like it seems like it's corny as shit.
American shit, but everyone thinks that about their own place, right? Everyone bigs out their own place, you know what I'm saying? Everyone thinks their thing. Because I'm used to it. I'm British, so for me, it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? When you watch it from the outside, you're watching it kind of just like as a foreigner, like, oh, that shit ain't right. That ain't how our shit is, you know what I'm saying? That ain't how it should be.
Well, it's kind of like when I watch Telemundo and they're still doing like soap opera programs and the production is like 80s based, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
I've heard that.
that's like Telemundo is like a big Mexican, like a huge Mexican channel, like a Spanish channel.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's in like the fucking 1980s, bro. I'm not even playing on some bullshit. There's all them channels you see, like when they produce shit, even like some of the Indian ones you see, like the films and movies or whatever they make. That shit is dead ass in the 1980s, bro.
Yeah, like Bollywood.
Yeah, that shit is from that in the 1980s. The films were probably even better than that.
Yeah, it's just that's why it's just behind. Like it's like watching fucking Tubi movies.
Yeah, did you see the thing that I heard in the news there? Apparently, somewhere in the States they're flying to the moon with some shit. Something's happening with the moon. Did you hear about that? They said it on the news today.
They didn't go the first time. What did they say this time?
All right, we're about to be back in a minute. We leave you on a cliffhanger there for part two. Let's
All
go.
right, let's get it.